Hey, how's it going, everybody? BurntBrian here, and welcome back to another Tall Can Tuesday. In this video series, I like to give channel updates, answer questions, and talk about random topics submitted by you, the fine viewers of my videos, and of course, drink some beer. Now, the way I've been doing this is 1 week I'll take a look at either a malt liquor or some kind of big, canned, mass-produced beer that's out there, and the following week I'll be taking a look at some sort of big bottle of craft beer. And since we did King Cobra last week, this week we're going to be taking a look at one that I've really never heard of before. I have no idea if this is going to even taste good or not. I don't know. But somebody had told me that when I went into my beer store, they said, hey, we've just got these 3 beers in. I bought all 3 of them. And I got to say, the one that I got that was Prairie Bomb, that was the best stout probably I've ever had. But we'll talk about that one when I get the review up. What we're looking at today, though, this is Jolly Pumpkin Artisan Ales. And I'm probably not going to say this right. Is it Luciérnaga is possibly the name? I'm not entirely too sure here. But this one is at 6.5% per volume. It is a barrel-aged and bottle-conditioned beer. It says the Firefly Ale brewed with spices. All right, so without wasting any time, let's go ahead and pop into this bad boy. A nice little bit of a little smoke rolling out. And let's see what we've got. It smells really nice, actually. A good strong beer. I was kind of worrying just by the label and the kind of the fruity name that's on there, but actually, no, that smell is making me think of some of the some ales that I've had in the past that I'm not a big fan of. Hopefully the aroma is just different and it's not going to be like the beer, because this will probably be a rough one to enjoy otherwise, but here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. That is really bad. I mean, I don't know what kind of ale this is, but I'm not a big fan. On the side, it says the Firefly, an artisan pale ale brewed in the Grand Cru tradition. Enjoy its golden effervescence and gentle hop aroma. Coriander and grains of paradise round out the spicy palate, melting oh so softly into a silken finish of hoppiness and bliss. I don't entirely agree with that. Make any season a celebration. Please enjoy our beers in good health. Cheers and mahalo plenty. So yeah, I think it's the coriander, and there's a lot of pale ales that I have. I love IPAs, but for some reason a lot of these pale ales I get are just ultra pale and not at all that great. And this one, it has that strong paleness, not a whole lot of a hoppiness coming through, maybe, a touch of it, but then you're assaulted with this coriander-like taste and whatever spices, whatever that grains of paradise are. Yeah, that's really rough. I'm going to try to power through this because I'm not going to want to drink very much of this. This is so bad. All right, hold on. Okay, so bad beer today. So basically I just want to go through and give out a couple quick shout outs. I really didn't have any questions or anything from anybody this week, so just a shout out, of course, Flintquitch. Thanks so much for watching all my videos, man. I always appreciate your comments. And you're right, actually, the one that I did get, it was Prairie Bomb, and again, I've got a review coming for that one soon, and that thing was absolutely amazing. We've got Francisco F., another awesome supporter. He's been watching all my videos and leaving lots of detailed comments and feedback. I love that. I love interacting with all you guys. So, the more you leave me, I'm definitely going to be responding with long messages. It's just the way I like to talk with people. But he was mentioning about some of my videos, how his first guitar was an Ibanez. And honestly, I've always really liked Ibanez, the way they sound, play, and feel for me, even though they're usually kind of on the lower end. At least a lot of these electric guitars are more on the lower end of the price scale. So let's see. Anyway, he was just talking about St. Ides and, some things that I had mentioned before about trying to be positive, and he agrees with me that, you got to keep things positive, and it's like I've said, so many people, when you don't like something, and I guess it's because they're trying to do it for entertainment factor, and, I get that because they want to be entertaining and stuff, but, you have these people that just, go crazy talking about how much they hate something, and it's disgusting, and it's like, man, when I'm doing reviews, that's just not how it is. If I don't like something, I'm going to tell you, like, this, I really don't like. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that will like this, but the addition of the coriander and the spices really do not go very well. But I'm not going to sit here and go, this is shit, that's garbage, it's blah, blah, blah. I mean, to me, that's just not really all that cool. And there, everybody just seems to be feeding on negativity these days, and I'm really trying to cut that shit out of my life. I really am looking for more positive outlets and things in my life. All right, let's try this. Yeah. Oh, God, that's so bad. I mean, again, I'm sure that there are people out there that like this stuff, but I think this will probably be the first Tall Can Tuesday. I'm not going to finish this one. Like, there's just some beers. It's actually very few beers that I've had that I just don't, that I couldn't finish. And it's, I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to be adding this one to the things that I can't finish. Anyway, Florida 32 ounce, again, appreciate always support, all the comments, feedback you always leave me. It's always nice to have somebody here in Florida, fellow Floridian who loves good beers and malt liquors and all that. And one day I will make it down there, maybe to grab a burger at that place you'd mentioned, the burger joint, and I don't know, have of course a cold beer with you. And that brings me to Benny again. Benny, thanks so much. He was kind enough. I was talking in my video, my last Tall Can Tuesday, about how there's certain beers that I grew up with that I really enjoyed, or that I had around me in my youth, that I just can't find around here anymore. And one of those was St. Ides, and in particular the fruit flavored ones. But he was kind enough to go out and pick up a couple beers to send out to me, so it's really awesome. I can't thank you enough, Benny, for doing that. That was really cool. There's going to be an unboxing video coming up for that sometime, probably in the next day or two. It'll probably be on Thursday, maybe Friday at the latest or so. He sent me some really awesome stuff. It's been many years since I've got a 40, but I got 2 new 40s to share with you guys, plus a couple other special ones. So again, man, thanks so much. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, Arnett Lynn's always commenting on my videos. He was saying, King Cobra and a great shirt, can't beat it. Thanks, man. I always try to, sometimes, well, not always, but sometimes, obviously, because I'm wearing some plain Jane shirt now. But I do like to wear some different shirts, and I'm going to be picking up some from my favorite YouTubers here in the near future, so I can start supporting a little bit of their swag in my video and showing them off some. But next, we've got Michael Kincaid. Michael also has a really cool channel. He's mostly, from what I can tell, has been doing a lot of drone videos. And that's really awesome to me. Seeing these remote controlled aircrafts are amazing, and the drone technology has just gotten so cool. And it's really neat to see how he gives these, in-depth tutorials and reviews on how he's using this, and he'll take it out on his boat and show you I'm not sure exactly where it is that he's out on. I know it's some sort of beautiful lake, and it's just so cool to see how those things fly and respond to the control, or respond so well with the controllers and all. But yeah, man, that's really cool. Michael, this one is definitely, he's worth checking out. He's got an awesome channel, so salud. Yeah, so that's really about it. I don't have a whole lot to say in this video. I'm going to keep this one probably a little shorter because, again, I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I guess I could say happy Halloween. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. Mine was pretty awesome. I had a whole lot of fun. First time getting myself all, like zombified, like in a good way. And I learned how to make the skin kind of and the flesh fall off. It just ended up looking pretty cool. And so I was really happy. And Halloween's always one of my favorite times of the year. It's where you can just kind of cut loose. And it's also, you really know you're transitioning to cold weather. It's like the time falls back. The hour goes back one time for daylight savings and all that. And the cooler weather just seems to kind of start to roll in around this time. So it's definitely just one of my favorites, excuses to dress up in a costume and get wasted with friends and have a good time. And that's exactly what we did. Man, I'll tell you. I drank more than I've had at one time in a long time at my buddy's birthday party. I mean, literally, at a minimum, I probably had 25 or so, but a minimum of 20 vodka Jello shots, followed by at least 5 of these, what were they, candy corn Jello shots? I don't know if it was like some kind of pudding or what it was, but they were so tasty, and I don't know what kind of alcohol was in it. But on top of that, we had Jaeger bombs, we had Smurf on the rag shots, we had whiskey. We had Fireball whiskey, moonshine, some good Tennessee peach moonshine. Man, and plus on top of that, we had beers and all kinds of other stuff. So it was just, it was a bad, it's been a long time since I've had to take an entire day to recover. So needless to say, I won't be partying that hard for quite a long time, probably for another year or so, maybe New Year's, we'll see. But yeah, that was really awesome. So again, I don't know if Tommy ever watches any of my videos, but it was his birthday that we were celebrating over Halloween. So happy birthday, Tommy. Cheers, my old friend. To many more years together. Yeah, I was going to try to push through this, but I just can't. This beer is horrible. So we're going to go ahead and cut this video short. Again, if you guys have any topics you'd like to hear me talk about in the next video, if you're curious about my opinions on anything, if you just got some weird random ass question, throw it down there. I'll be sure to get to it in next week's video, as well as if you have any questions, anything you'd personally like to know about, my opinions on something, whatever, let me know. Throw it down there. Again, I always love interacting with you guys. I appreciate it so much you take the time to watch these videos, because I do try to put a lot of time into filming these things and adding in a little production value to make it, not just some guy sitting in front of his camera and talking to you guys. I'm trying to make it somewhat jazzier, I guess, with the green screen and all that stuff. And I just kind of want to stand out a little bit from some of the other great YouTubers that are out there. But don't forget, you can join me on all the various social networking sites from Instagram, Google+, Twitter, Facebook. If you play video games, I'm on the Steam Network, and if you're a connoisseur of fine craft beers, you can follow me on Untapped, and we can share our journey through the craft beer world together. And as always, my friends, thanks for watching, and stay toasty.